So welcome back to SummerZen with Jacki Rose. We're on day 2 of week 2, but day 2 of this week where we spend 3 days completing one creation, one paper tile. So we're going to now work on this section here. Let's take a nice deep breath in and out. Getting centered, focusing on being in the present moment. And I'm going to give you 3 new patterns to work on just this section. So it won't take long, so we can go really slow, right? We're gonna go nice and slow with this one. So let's first start with this pattern. And for this one, find maybe a bigger triangle if you have different sizes. I'm just gonna pick this one here. And I'm going to just give this an aura with an arc. So I'm giving my bottom layer just a little aura with this arc shape, slightly arced. And I'm turning my tile for comfort. So now I'm going to leave some space and I'm going to put in that arc line again and double that up. And I'm going to fit another one in here, right in here. And if they come up to be straight lines, that's okay. Everything's a suggestion. So this is the pattern Onamato. So all we're going to do is we're going to fill in these sections with orbs, imperfect circles. And we just trace along the edge. And we hit the one we just drew. And we're going nice and slow, breathing in and out with each stroke. You can color in the background, these little white specks here. And we'll do that with each band. I call these bands. Giving our undivided attention to each orb that we draw. Light touch to the pen, light grip. And then in the between here, we're going to also put in orbs, but they're going to be bigger. And for this thinner area, I'm making them more oval shape. And you may only fit one in the top one. I was able to squeeze in a couple little ones there. So that's one pattern that you can do repetitively. And now I'm going to show you another one. So this one, we're going to put an arc line, just kind of like we did here, but we're going to do it on all 3 sides from point to point, a slightly arced line, giving it kind of an aura. Then in the middle, we're going to squeeze in an orb, touching the sides. And then we'll color in that space between the orb and the orbs. So that's another one we can do. And one more. It's going to be so simple. We're just going to bring in this fescue on each corner. So it's a slightly arced line, and then we give it a little loop on the end. And you can do this any way you like. And I'm doing 3, 1 on each corner, but you can mix it up and put them in any way you like. So these are the 3 patterns. We're going to fill up this whole section alternating using these patterns, but of course, as always, you can bring in any of your own if you'd like. Now I'm going to do something a little different here. So originally, for this pattern, I did the arc on the bottom, but I'm going to take the side. I'm going to corner that off, give it a band. I'm going to mix it up a little bit. So you can do anything you like. And then put in those orbs. You may also want to take any of these patterns and modify them. Not thinking about it, just if a desire pops into your head, pay attention, that's all. Just pay attention to it if it does. Doesn't always, just if it does. I messed up there because I was looking at the camera rather than looking at what I'm drawing. Trying to see if when I draw, how the camera picks it up. So that didn't work well. But it doesn't matter. You know how sometimes if you're playing music and you start to kind of color or draw to the rhythm of the music. Well, I think I just found myself doing that same thing to the rhythm of the birds singing. I was stroking based on the chirping. And that's one of the reasons I like to listen to soft music when I tangle and why I suggest that, because it really helps me to slow down, to draw nice and slow from listening to slow, relaxing spa or meditation music. You can just go to YouTube. If you have an Alexa, you can just ask Alexa to play spa music or meditation music. So I just want to remind you, please, it would mean so much to me if you just took a moment and pressed the thumbs up button on the YouTube video to acknowledge that you like it. It really helps me with YouTube somehow. It's the only thing I ask. I don't charge for these. It's just, that's the only thing I ask in return. If you could just give this video a thumbs up. It will not, nobody knows it's you. It's anonymous. And also would love for you to make a comment, if only positive comments though. I don't want any negative comments. Of course, who does, right? But if you like any of these videos, you are welcome to write a comment in the comment section. But most importantly, just enjoy, relax, enjoy the videos. I'm debating if I want to sneak another triangle in here. I think maybe I will. Gonna be skinny. I think what I'll do is I'll just put in some orbs since it's so skinny, this triangle. I'm just gonna put in some orbs. Forget the bands on this one. Okay, so thank you for tangling with me today. We have one more day of this week, so we'll give you a few more patterns for this tomorrow, and then we will shade everything and see what it looks like at the end. So have a nice, relaxing rest of the day.